Michael Burry, he is the guy from the movie The Big Short who predicted the financial crisis in 2008. When the bubble popped back then, he made millions of dollars from his prediction. In late 2019, Michael Burry made a new startling prediction. He predicted that passive index fund investing was creating a bubble and a stock market crash was likely to occur. He said that passive investments are inflating stock and bond prices in a similar way that collateralized debt obligations did for subprime mortgages more than 10 years ago. Now, the question becomes, how is Michael Burry investing in this distorted stock market so that his portfolio is protected from any potential upcoming market crash? Well, that's exactly what we're going to cover in this video. At the moment, Burry only owns 10 stocks in his portfolio. The first stock Michael Burry owns is Qorvo Incorporated, ticker QRVO, and that represents 13% of his portfolio. Qorvo is a semiconductor company that designs and manufactures radio frequency systems for wireless and broadband communications. The company has a market cap of about $13 billion. Since the creation of the company back in 2015, the stock has done relatively well. The second stock is Jack in the Box, ticker JACK, and that represents 12.2% of Burry's portfolio. Jack in the Box is a fast food restaurant chain founded in 1951. The chain currently has 2,200 locations. The company has a market cap of about $1.6 billion. During the crash that happened in March of this year, Jack's stock went down by more than 79%. And that was when Michael Burry bought $10.5 million worth of the stock. Since then, the stock has been recovering pretty nicely. The third stock is GameStop, ticker GME, at about 12.2% of Burry's portfolio. This is a gaming and electronics retail company. They have 5,500 retail stores throughout the United States, Canada, Australia, New Zealand, and Europe. Gaming and electronics is a growing industry. However, GameStop stock has not been doing well at all. The stock has dropped 90% from where it was back in 2013. This big collapse is the reason why Michael Burry chose to buy into GameStop. He sees value and a cheap price. Burry says that GameStop's balance sheet is actually in very good shape, and future cash flow would justify a much higher share price. Stock number 4 is Facebook, ticker FB, and that represents 11.7% of Burry's portfolio. Facebook is a social media corporation that currently has a market cap of $680 billion. Back in March, when stocks crashed, Burry bought $10 million worth of Facebook stock. Stock number 5 is Maxar Technologies, ticker MAXR, at about 11.2% of Burry's portfolio. Maxar Technologies is a space technology company specializing in manufacturing satellites and related services. The stock has collapsed recently by more than 90%. Burry sees value here and a cheap price, so he buys. Stock number 6 is the Boeing Company, ticker BA, and that represents 10.4% of Burry's portfolio. Boeing is a multinational corporation that manufactures and sells airplanes. In the second quarter of this year, Burry bought about $9 million worth of Boeing when the stock dropped from $344 to the $100 range. Stock number 7 is Tailored Brands, ticker TLRD, at about 8.1% of Burry's portfolio. Tailored Brands is a US-based retail holding company for various men's apparel stores, including the Men's Wearhouse and Joe's A-Bank brands. They offer things like suits, business casual wear, dress shirts, sportswear, and shoes. Today, they have over 1,400 locations that sells these types of items. However, just like GameStop and Maxar, this stock has been absolutely pummeled over the past couple of years. It's actually down over 90% since its highs in 2015 of $65 per share. And this is the time when Burry likes to come in and snap up shares when they are cheap. Stock number 8 is Discovery, ticker DISCA, and that represents 7.9% of Burry's portfolio. The company operates a group of television brands such as the Discovery Channel, Animal Planet, Science Channel, and TLC. In 2018, the company acquired Scripps Networks Interactive, adding networks such as Food Network, HGTV, and Travel Channel to its portfolio. This is a stock that Michael Burry invested $6.8 million in after the recent crash in March of 2020, when the stock dropped 44%. Stock number 9 is the Michaels Companies, ticker MIK, at about 6.1% of Burry's portfolio. The Michaels Companies is North America's largest provider of arts, crafts, farming, floral, and wall decor. The Michaels Companies owns and operates more than 1,250 Michaels flagship stores. Back in March, when stocks crashed, Burry bought $5.2 million worth of the Michaels Company's stock. Since then, the stock has more than doubled in price. The last stock in Michael Burry's portfolio is Las Vegas Sands, ticker LVS, at about 3.4% of the portfolio. Las Vegas Sands is a casino and resort company that operates in the United States and Asia. The company trades currently at a market cap of $36 billion and pays a juicy dividend of 6.7%. Burry looks at this and sees a solid company that has been hurt by the global pandemic. So he takes advantage of the situation and buys. So, essentially, there are two key patterns that you should note down with Michael Burry's portfolio. First, he likes the companies that have been badly beaten in terms of price. Second, he mostly targets the smaller cap companies because that's where there are a lot of opportunities.